We could skip this game. The Padres, and we had a lot of fun at their expense this year. And then Howard, I get look this Wainwright. It's just feels uncomfortable, right, when he's out there because on the Wainwright World Tour, half the teams would, if you didn't spend your all those years with the Cardinals, no one could go out there time and time again with this 8 ERA. I know he feels bad. He probably feels even a little bit embarrassed. I mean, now it's been a 12 ERA in his last 5 starts. The Cardinals are 2-11 in his last 13 starts. The Padres are going to, handicapper's going to lay it today. I guarantee you the handicapper's going to lay it. They're going to lay the 1.5. The line's probably 30 cents too high. I don't know if I can get up the guts to take the Cardinals on a premium, but man, the line, come on, the Padres, they've lost 15 of their last 22 games. The Cardinals have lost 9 of their last 11. I'll watch this one because I'm a glutton for punishment. When I was a kid and the Padres, they were bad. They were bad for the first 10 years in existence. The Padres are exactly the same age that I am, pretty much. And when you're a kid growing up, you try to root for other teams. I learned to root for the home team after a while, and I kind of liked the glutton for punishment type of thing. When they start losing, I'd be like, I hope they lose 20-0. And that's the way I feel about this team. I've rooted for this team big time. World Series appearances. Just doing it today to kill time. Let's talk about the game with the Cardinals here. Feel bad for Wayne. I think I've already mentioned that here. Let's go to the chat, get your plays. This will be one I think people want to pass. As it's ugly. Padres now would need a record finish to make it to the playoffs. So that's a done deal. Wainwright to get a win. Wonder what? Let me take. I kind of want to look at what the percentage for a win is on that. I didn't look at the odds there. Yeah, boy, they did ever. That was fun, hilarious. You should have seen me clicking on Milwaukee all. Thomas. Okay. The Butterscotch says this might be the day. It might be, but could. And look, Snell's been on. That's the other thing. We didn't even mention Snell yet and how awesome he's been. People want to give this guy the Cy Young Award. I don't want to give it to him because, like I said, he only goes 5 innings. He cannot ever go more than 5 innings. But Padres have won 5 of his last 6 games. Snell's 4-1 in those games. And we'll mention under in 5 of his last 7 starts. So, all right. Yeah, Butterscotch, we're not going to retire Wainwright. I know you like to see him go, but I'm sure you have respect for him. You're a big-time baseball fan, and I'm sure he's dealt the Cubs plenty of grief. Brent's going to pass. Thomas Lewis. Chakia going on the under here. Yeah, and Doubles doesn't even want me to rub it in what happened in 1984. When the Cubs won the first 2 games of the series, and they won the first game. It was the Padres' first playoff game ever, and the Cubs won 13-0, and the Padres were completely overwhelmed in Wrigley. And Rick Sutcliffe hit 2 home runs. It was such a disaster, and then the Cubs won game 2, and the Padres came back home. This is when the playoffs were 5 games, and they won 3 straight and went to the World Series for the first time. Blake says go under here. And we were the Cub Busters. That was our slogan. Because remember the movie Ghostbusters was out. And that little Cub Buster, the Ghostbuster with the slash, and he was wearing a Cubs hat. And the Padres were like, Cub Busters. They changed the songs on the radio and everything. Who cares? Let's get these previews going. Cardinals here. I'm trying to find a way to the Cardinals. You know it. Look, this might be the spot for the Padres. Who's going to lay these prices, you guys? Come on. Padres run line $1.25. Please. Run. Yep, 84 World Series. Did you guys see that picture where I was at the World Series in Detroit? Maybe I'll put it in the Discord. I was calling on national TV, like it was on TV in my little members only jacket. I was like, I went to Detroit with my mom. She missed the last game, watched the game in a bar across the street, and I went to the game by myself, 15 years old. Got trapped up against the fence for the last out. Center field fence got pushed over, fall onto the Detroit turf, grabbed me a big chunk of turf, and they caught it on TV, and I was not arrested. And then we got on the bus, and the fans were shaking our bus because the dumb bus driver left a sign on the front that said Padres fans charter. That was a bad idea. Zane says go under. All right. Memory lane. Because no Mindy. And no wonder the show takes 3 hours. All right. I better pull the trigger on this one, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to find my way to the Cardinals, even if I have to take 2.5 runs, it feels like to me here today. I'll take the over in this one. Steam came in on the under here, but I gotta think the Padres can hit Waney, and if they're gonna win, like you guys seem to indicate, there were a few Cardinal backers. Thanks, you guys. Great comments on that game. Michael Roberts also run line. Oh, Ron, I didn't know you were younger than I. I thought we were kind of. Maybe that Fred Sanford pick throws everybody off. And how about you guys? Bob Barker passed away. That was a bummer. He had his share of controversy, maybe a little bit, but I think everyone liked Bob for the most part.